More! We need more positive Vita news! And here it is. Kinda surprised you guys with that now, didn't I? Greetings, fellow Vita fans. This is James with PS Vita at 2 a.m. coming at you once again with another exciting video. And if you're new here and love everything PlayStation Vita, or memes, lots and lots of memes that don't go anywhere, don't forget to subscribe. Not the best selling point now, was that? I have done more Sherlock Holmesing over the interwebs these past few days, and I noticed that we have more things to look forward to, and that's it. We have more to look forward to. Okay, well, technically, if I'm being honest here, one of the bits of news I have for you guys is on the negative side, but aside from that, everything else is on the positive. And let me know how positive you think this PS Vita news is down in the comment section below. Which parts of the video excited you the most? Excited, is that a word? Well, it is now. Here's what I have to tell you first. Despite the somewhat long delay, PlayAsia seems to have received all of their copies of Chasm, the physical copies that we had pre-ordered back around a month or so back. I think it was actually longer than that. I don't know. 2020 is just weird. And they didn't have much to say on the matter. This was all they said. Vita Airlines taking off. Well, that was pretty brief, but I won't be so brief when I say Chasm is awesome. Explore the depths below a remote mountain town in this procedurally generated adventure platformer, taking inspiration from hack-and-slash dungeon crawlers and Metroid-style platformers. Chasm will immerse you in a fantasy world full of exciting treasure, deadly enemies, and abundant secrets. And at the time I am crafting this video together, they still have copies over on PlayAsia, so if you're interested, I will have links down in the description below. Yep, with every passing video, I'm getting more and more closer to that used car salesman status. Behind the Stone, a Vita dev, which gave us Sir Eats a Lot, was giving us a little bit of a Vita tease earlier this week, saying, I think hashtag Vita Island is going to love the next tweet about my little shmup side project. We all got excited. Now, moving forward into the future, I'm going to do my Wayne's World impression here. Here we are in the future, which was, I think, now that I'm looking at the date, was the same day. Weird. Must be the video game versions of Wayne's World that got us here. The long-term goal is to release on multiple platforms, which I'm assuming they're talking about their shmup. I decided to use an older Unity version in order to be able to support the hashtag PS Vita 2. Well, it runs! Hey, with the way Sony's been with the Vita, I'll take it at this point. And from the short little clip that they have shown us, it seems to be some sort of Defender or Asteroid, probably more in the vein of the old school Asteroid games that we used to play back in the day. And I'm sure that nobody here that's watching even remembers. But I, for one, am looking forward to it. And if you're interested in supporting this dev, Sir Eats a Lot has been playing in the background this entire time, and it's available already for the Vita, so make sure to pick up yourself a copy if it seems something that interests you. Okay, let's make this a good news, bad news sandwich, meaning that I'm putting the negative news in the middle. Anonymous Code has sadly been cancelled for the PS Vita. Gemetsu had this to say, Anonymous Code launches in fall 2021 for PS4 and Switch in Japan. PS Vita version cancelled. Oh geez, thanks Gemetsu for the hard kick into my private section. Well, here's what the game would have been about. Save and load. The protagonist Polan possesses an ability called save and load. If you save beforehand, you can load back to the point prior to making a mistake, hacking, getting someone angry, dying, and so on. Methinks they're copying .hack and Sword Art Online, but then again I think this is based off of an anime and I've never seen it, so heck, what do I know? This ability is described as different from time travel or time leaping. What difference exactly is that? Save and load is rewinding on a universal scale, so time paradox don't occur. This is time travel on the same time loop, which makes a big difference on the story. You know, maybe it's a good thing this game didn't come to the West, because I have absolutely no idea what the heck it's talking about. But all you need to know is that it's a visual novel about time travel and hacking. But then again, I guess it doesn't matter because this game's not coming to the PS Vita, so let's just move on. A dev by the name of Treefall Studios is considering bringing out their newest title called The Perplexing Orb 2 to the Vita. That was extremely hard for me to say for some reason. This is what they had to say. The Perplexing Orb 2 is hitting more platforms and regions than we have ever done at launch before. This is our first PS4 title to launch in the EU regions. It will also be available to purchase on Steam and PS5. This is exciting. I personally don't find it very exciting, but I will in a few seconds. Lower down below though, they said said this: would anyone be interested in supporting a funding campaign to port the game to the PS Vita as well? Which, as you can see, we roughly got a 70 to 30% yes on that. Aw, Vita Island, you never let me down. And based on what the dev had to say lower down in the thread, he says, I seem to see a pretty positive response, so I will give it a shot at least, hopefully. And even in the bottom, he says, love the PS Vita. Dev, I love you for loving the PS Vita. And from the digging I could do on this potential PS Vita release, it seems to be like, I don't know, I guess, what am I seeing here? Maybe Marble Madness meets Super Monkey Ball? Somewhere between the two? It's certainly a game I would love to see on the Vita because I think it's been a while since we've had something like this. And hey, it's in 3D. 3D and the Vita go together like biscuits and gravy, even though we don't see it very often anymore. Man, I'm hungry. So I will keep you up to date on this info, and hopefully we'll see the results of his labor very soon. Or just be sadly disappointed if it doesn't happen. I'm still hungry. Y'all remember that Stranger Danger development company that wasn't really having anything to do with Stranger Danger, but I was just saying that just to make a desperate joke? Well, the game that they were working on, they are considering to bring on the PS Vita. The game is called Quantum Suicide, Cotton Candy Cyanide, see, I can read, said this: sorry for the wait, hashtag Vita Island at residence, but I have made my decision about the hashtag Vita version of hashtag Quantum Suicide. That's a lot of hashtags. And made a super long explanation to go along with it. Oh boy, did they ever. I hope you support my decision. Hashtag indie game, hashtag indie dev, hashtag VN dev, hashtag game dev. And yes, their post is quite lengthy, but they did have a TLDR at the bottom, basically saying that they're going to be working on the game on their spare time and whatever happens, happens. So for those of you who are interested in Quantum Suicide, we now have a chance at being able to take it on the road with us via our Vitas. The positive news continues with this post from Dugan at TikiPod, TikiPod. They're a game developer, and they too are currently working on a Vita game. Vita screen is nice and colorful. Smiley face emoji. It's Astro Aqua Kitty, which we are busily working to complete. And I did mention this game back some months ago, and now it looks like we have a little bit more of a screenshot of it running on the PS Vita. This is the same individual that's behind the Aqua Kitty game, which did get a physical release from Limited Run Games, as well as, of course, a digital release. And you're seeing that gameplay playing in the background right now. So much like with Sir Eats a Lot, if you like what you see here and you love like side-scrolling shmups, well, no, it's not really side-scrolling, I guess it's more like a Defender-like game. Anyway, pick it up, it's pretty awesome. And that covers all of the PS Vita news that I have for today, guys. That was quite a lot of stuff. See, sometimes it pays to be a snoop. And let me know which part of the news interested you the most. Which games are you looking forward to? I would love to hear it down in the comment section below. I'm running out of breath here, so I better just end the video. And as always, fellow Vita fans, thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to watch this video. It really means a lot to me. Love you all, and I'll see you next time. This video has been brought to you in part by all of these wonderfully generous people who help make this content possible, including Jackie, Azumara, Cabal Trappa, Matt Hargett, Ronan Elganto, Tasha Monty, Eric DeWitt, Juan M. Hermosillo, Burzin Mystery, Silica, Jesus Hernandez, Larry Anderson, Mario Cruz, Jelle, Lore Sweeney, Richard Cruz, PS Vita S, Adam Sondi, Hero Acer, Rodrigo Vera, Aaron Swanson, Heston Joseph, Kevin Enright, Jared Hado, Joshua Williams, Clayton Merlarkey, BMF, Sculpture Tugel TCG, Adam Theory, Pierce Sterner, E-Rock, JR, Kyle Brooks, Saul Ramirez, Phantom XRS, David Ray, Wendy K, Hemdall Imbert, Gutter Drums, Azkoff, Milk Sama, Neo Arashi, Reiko Star, Matt Fox, B Mystery, and Makis Blob. If you would be interested in supporting the channel and seeing your name on this end screen here, or if you wish to remain anonymous, that can be provided too, then make sure to check the links down in the description below. I have various ways for you to accomplish this down there. Can't support the channel in this manner? Don't worry about it. Likes and shares help my content reach a broader audience of people. We had quite a lot of positive news in this video, and to be honest, that sometimes kinda scares me. You know, the whole calm before the storm concept.